welcome back to my channel. Mrs. Ashley Shante here, and I am so super excited to be doing this new video for you. This has been kind of highly requested. Actually, one of my best friends, Raynita, she requested that I do a video on my whole weight loss journey and what I was doing. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you do that right now. It's at Miss A Shante. That's MISSASHANTE. It'll be right at the bottom right here. You can just go log on to Instagram and follow me. So if you're interested in knowing what I'm doing to lose weight, I actually have lost, it's been 4 weeks and I've lost 12 pounds. If you want to know what I've done, naturally being a human being, just keep watching. I don't like the way I said that. Thank you for tuning. I can't even talk. You're making me nervous. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm so glad that you decided to tune in to see what was going on with my whole weight loss journey. So what I have started doing is practicing the ketogenic diet. Basically, I'm not a doctor. I am not a physician. I'm not a wellness coach, but one of my good friends, Gina J. Darling, has started doing keto and she had great results, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna try to do this. Take in mind, this is my second, third, 15th time trying to do keto, and I've tried to do a whole lot of things and I couldn't make any progress. Like, I wasn't seeing any results. I would go back to eating the same bad things, the same bad habits. But like I'm going to tell everybody that I tell that asks me, oh my God, what are you doing? How did you lose the weight? Blah, blah, blah. I had to make the decision within myself first to decide that I didn't want to be fat anymore. Like, I was really genuinely tired of being fat. And people are like, oh my God, you're not fat. But really, I am fat. I am actually medically considered obese because of my height. So I'm 4'11" and I was weighing like 189, which is crazy. Even though it probably didn't look like it if you saw me, but I just didn't feel right. It just wasn't right. I didn't like how round my face was. It just was a lot of things that went into it that I wanted to change. So I made that decision. The switch went off in my head like, okay, you're tired of being fat. You don't have to eat that cupcake. You don't have to eat that donut. It just was a decision that I had to make within myself. And I feel that's going to be the same for everybody. You're not going to lose weight until you decide that you are ready to lose weight and that you're going to be serious about it and that you're going to do it. So now moving forward, if you are serious and really want to know what I was doing, basically what I did in my ketogenic diet thus far, which I said it's been 4 weeks, I will try to insert some pictures of my weigh-ins. I don't weigh every day, and I sometimes don't even weigh every week. Sometimes I let like 2 weeks go by or like a week and a day go by before I do weigh. I'll try to input some pictures, like I said, of those measurements, because like I said, I started off at 189. So today, which is Friday, I don't even know what the date is. It's before Christmas, the Friday before Christmas. I am the 12th, the 22nd, the 21st. Today is December 21st. I weighed in at 177. So I went from 189 when I first started to 177. Now, let's go back and get some things talked about. So when I do keto, you're supposed to have, or the guidelines are, lots of healthy fats, lots of healthy vegetables, and minimal fruits, minimal fruits, no sugars, no breads, no bad carbs, no trans fat, none of that, but butter. And what we were doing was 1 serving of dairy a day. Okay, so if we think about 1 serving of dairy a day, you have your healthy fats and your vegetables. So I was meal prepping. So for my first meal, I think I did like jumbo shrimp sauteed with garlic, onions, and like a butter sauce, and I put it over a bed of spinach. I ate that for the whole week straight. One of my challenges is eating the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. So I had to make things that I liked. You have to make foods that you're going to like to eat that are actually healthy, that will work. So I knew that I liked shrimp. Being on warfarin, I have to watch leafy green vegetables. Spinach is a whole definite no, 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 no. But being that I monitor at home, I have my machine that I can monitor my own levels, I was able to eat the spinach and make sure that I was taking what I needed to take, okay? So if you are on warfarin or blood thinners, please make sure that you check with your doctor before eating any leafy green vegetables, because we don't want any kind of repercussions because you ate some leafy green vegetables and threw off your blood levels, okay? So that was like my first week. The next week, I think I did, what did I do the next week? Oh, I did keto chili. So keto chili is just basically chili with no beans. It's I use the Rayo's tomato sauce that has no sugar in it, which a lot of brands are now coming up with no sugar marinara sauces, all that stuff. I stuck with the Rayo's. It's more expensive, but it's what the keto junkies use, and I stuck with it. So I did the Rayo's, I did the ground beef, all the seasonings that you wanted, and I ate that for a week, whole week. Taking mine through these weeks, I'm going to the gym hard body. I either went to the gym 3 days or 4 days out of the week. So it just depended on what week it was, and I would do at least an hour every time I went to the gym. That's an hour of straight cardio. At the end, I did start lifting weights, but right now I'm just trying to burn off fat and water or whatever else is on me. So I just did straight cardio for an hour. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I was in the hospital, okay? I was in the hospital for an outpatient procedure that had to do with something totally different, which has put me out of going to the gym, okay? So, that being said, I have not been able to go to the gym this week. I will not be able to go to the gym next week. So what my plan has been for these 2 weeks has been to make sure that my food game is on point. Making sure that I'm not eating anything I'm not supposed to eat. Making sure that I'm drinking plenty of fluids and water. Something else that I do is something that you have to do is replenish your electrolytes. So the fact that you are taking all those breads and sugars out, you're not getting the same energy that you may have gotten before from those breads and those carbs and all those things that you're used to eating. So what we do is, when I say we, that's my accountability partner, Gina J. Darling. We use the Walmart brand, Great Value, electrolyte performance little packets, the little things that you pour in your water. It's basically the equivalent of Propel. So basically we're replenishing those electrolytes with those little packets that you put in the water. And also another thing that I love to do for myself, which is kind of like a treat for me, I get the bottles of tea. I can't even think of the name of the tea. I'm gonna try to put a picture in if I can remember. But it's the tea, bright tea, leaf tea, something tea, but it's unsweetened. And I put a pack of the lemonade flavor fake Propel and shake it up, and it tastes just like an Arnold Palmer because it just tastes so good. It's like a dessert for me. So that's all basically I've been doing, and I lost 12 pounds. So, and I know I can tell in my face that it's kind of coming in a little bit, and also in my abdomen area, it's coming in as well. So I can tell the difference. People are starting to see the difference. I went to a doctor's office today and they're like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, I was like, yeah, girl, yeah. So I'm really excited that I'm starting to see a difference. And I think that when people start noticing it, that's when it starts motivating you to keep going and to keep pushing and to keep going and to keep pushing. So Rainita, I think that I got you on the right track. So basically, let me do like a run through of like what a day could look like. You wake up in the morning. Sometimes you may want to fast until about 11 o'clock. So if you go to sleep, stop eating. I would stop eating at 7 o'clock at night, and I wouldn't eat again until 12 o'clock the next day. It's not for everybody. Everybody cannot do that. So don't try it if you feel like you can't do it, okay? Like I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm not telling y'all to do this. I'm telling you what I did. So, but on a regular day, you wake up, I would have some unsweetened tea, put a little bit of stevia in it. The stevia has a vanilla flavoring. I would put that in my tea, no sugar, just that little bit of that sweetener, and I would be on my way with my tea. Then I would, if I was doing breakfast, I would do maybe 2 eggs and 2 pieces of bacon, or 3 pieces of bacon. Would make it in butter, make my eggs with butter, put a little bit of cheese. We were doing that 1 serving of dairy, but this is just a regular day if you were gonna run through it. Next, for lunch, some kind of nice protein, some kind of meat, steak, shrimp, salmon, burger, hamburger, turkey burger. I wouldn't even do the turkey burger, really. I would do like like, I call them like whole meats, like real meats, you know what I'm saying? So something to that effect with a nice hearty vegetable, like a salad, or like the spinach, like I was doing with the spinach. Something, you know, peppers, like a little medley maybe. That can be lunch. For a snack, those fruits that you cannot have, you can have berries. You can have raspberries, blueberries. You can have any kind of berries like that. So maybe some berries with some homemade whipped cream. I used to make some homemade whipped cream. Oh my gosh. So the homemade whipped cream is only heavy whipping cream, and you just whip it. And then I would add a little bit of that sweetener in, that stevia. Oh my gosh. With the berries, amazing. Okay, so you could do that. These are all optional things though, okay? So boom, you got your snack. Also almonds. The almond world is going crazy right now. Like, they have these salt and vinegar almonds that are crazy good, like when you just want something to snack on. But take in mind, when I was doing this for the last couple weeks, I've been really like, I want to see progress, so I was not really snacking. But if you needed to snack, pickles with no sugar in them, just regular dill pickles, almonds, things like that you can eat. Okay, so we got that. And then dinner. So for dinner, basically just something like a steak. There are just so many options of different tricks and tips online that you can use, that I use. Like the other day, I made these keto friendly mozzarella sticks, and I used the sugar-free marinara, and it was amazing. Like, it was so good, y'all. It was so good. It was so good. So that's another tip that I would give you. Go online, use the resources, use Pinterest, use Google, there's so many resources that you can use to get you started. And it's so super easy. It's not like that you can't eat anything. It's like you can eat whatever. You just have to be careful about what you eat and just continue to do it. And then I also feel like working out, it will give you that extra boost and that extra push that you need to get through it. Let me also put this disclaimer out. The ketogenic diet is not for everybody. I've heard some people that this diet has made them sick. This diet has made them fatigued. I've heard everything. I know. So if you know it's not for you, don't do it. If you know that you don't like it, don't do it. It's up to you, okay? It's up to you. Do your research about it. Go online, look. If you have any questions for me, make sure that you comment below. Also, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.